Okay, joined by Collie Maher, the Dublin Minor Hurling manager here at Parnell Park after the Leinster Championship round one win over Offaly, 4-18 to 19 points, the final score. Pretty topsy-turvy game, it has to be said. Collie, what did you make of it today?
Yeah, topsy turvy is the way to describe it. I suppose we had a very good first half. We started well, we continued well into half time, and we were in a commanding position at half time. Look, there's always going to be a fight in teams in championship, and I think maybe. Look, did we make the mistake of thinking we had the game under control, and we didn't, and they came back and probably got back to three at one stage, which was a worry. But you know what? The more of those type of games you come through and get out the other side, I suppose that the happier you'll be. It's all a learning experience. So we definitely learned something today.
Yeah, plenty of learnings from the game, obviously, and a very good first half performance. I think 12 points clear at half time. And even from that second half performance, obviously Offaly coming back into it in that third quarter, but the way maybe the team held Offaly off, the Offaly challenge off in that last quarter, you must be happy with that at least, because the wave was coming from an Offaly point of view.
There was a wave coming for sure, and well, I think crucially we didn't concede a goal, which may have put the cat among the pigeons even more. So kept a clean sheet is important when there's a lot of pressure coming on you. Not to concede the goal at this sort of age group is big enough. So I was happy with that, and the lads themselves were happy with that, which was crucial. They were conscious. Look, you have a big lead, you shouldn't lose a big lead without conceding a goal, and that turned out to be the case.
I was speaking to a couple of the guys beforehand, a couple of the coaches, and they're kind of mentioning the fact that you don't know where a team is really at the start of a Leinster Championship. Obviously, you've had a few challenge games, that kind of thing. How do you feel after that game? Again, very early after the game, but how do you feel where you are as a team heading into the rest of the Leinster Championship?
We're in the pack, Derek, I suppose, like the rest of them. It is a great age group, 17. There could be 10, 11 teams of a similar standard around the country, and we played most of them. So, look, we're in the pack. We beat one of the pack. They're not gone away. And I suppose that's probably where we are. Getting a championship game played is massive, because, as you said, you can play all the challenge matches you want, but playing in front of, modest crowd, but a crowd nonetheless, it can cause a bit of nervousness there, and to get through it and get it out of the way, break your duck, so to speak, is important. So we're happy enough with where we are. We obviously have a lot of work to do, and we'll do that work, please God.
Yeah, and work to do, I guess, ahead of the next round, which is next Saturday afternoon away to Wexford. Another big challenge awaits there.
A massive challenge away to Wexford. Like I've been going down watching Dublin teams playing in Wexford Park, and it's again, it's a tough place to go. There'll be a good enough crowd there, and there'll be nervous players and nervousness on both sides. So. Yeah, we're going to have to step it up. Like I sense that if you let that momentum come against you away from home, it might tell even more than it did there. So we can't let that happen. But we've learned from today that we shouldn't get ourselves in the position where the momentum has shifted that strongly against us.